So before we get started on today's video, I wanted to give a really big shout out to Jackery, who, as you know, is one of our longtime sponsors, and they are celebrating a very exciting day that they hold annually each year. On May 12th will be their big Jackery Day, and they release a new product each year. And so the anticipation of what the new product will be is definitely piquing my curiosity, because Jackery has been a really great product for us to have on the go when we're in the bus, when we're in the Jeep for day trips. It's a sustainable, portable power unit that you can take with you off-grid. Each power unit contains so much power that you can utilize with USBs or plugs, depending on whatever it is that you need. It's really portable with the handle. You can even get a bag, and it's relatively lightweight in comparison to like humongous generators, which also are not green or sustainable. And so this is a really great like sustainable choice if you're looking for some way to power yourself out in the wilderness or off-grid, or however you choose to live your life. So if you guys are curious about Jackery, you should be sure to check out the link in the description down below, and stay tuned for their big Jackery Day and the announcement of what new product they will be launching as a part of their collection. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And gosh, we do a lot of things in this video, so let's get to it. Welcome back to another video of shenanigans here in North Carolina, the house. Today's video is going to be a fun restoration project that we kind of already started and we left you hanging. We found this bench here at the property that's like a retro swinging kind of wood bench. Justin and Angelo got a little excited and started deconstructing it, and it's now all in pieces over here to the side. And we started sort of spraying it, cleaning it up a bit, wiping it down, and I'm going to do a lot of prep work. I'd like to be able to have it done for this weekend, so it just means that I'm going to have to kind of like sand off some of the rust and sand the edges of the wood that Justin cut the other night when we were doing art night. The question is it wood? What is that under there?
Just layer after layer.
Gross. Just so sexy. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Pops has the big reveal for you guys. Oh my god, that wood is not sexy. How many layers? No, that looks like glue. Oh my god, this stuff is so cool.
Don't even take it on bite for the people at home. I'll do it for you people.
It's so good though. Are there wood under here? I swear, if there's no wood under here, you guys are gonna have a rough Oh, wood floors. Hell yeah.
This is awesome.
Is it worth the sweat and blood?
Every bit of it.
Don't die as you walk into the fridge for now. Into the fridge, into the kitchen. This is the previous. You like it? Oh, we can leave it this way. It was wood, and then lino, and then synthetic wood, I guess.
Ready?
Versus my cousin's wedding. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
See, that's swanky. They switched up their box. Babe, look, they amped it up.
Do you want to open it?
So, yeah, all right, let's do it. You ready? We'll get that ASMR with this. It's solar generated
The case
plants.
for the charging.
I knew Jackery!
They sent us this
Wait, the one that they have. Holy moly!
Dana. Oh. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god.
Line 45.
Nice. Okay. And then we'll probably have to assemble it on another day once everything is dried up. But I'm gonna get started on this. It's been really cool to come across these like old finds that need a lot of love, sort of like the house. It's cool that we found some furniture pieces that need the same kind of love. And you guys, look how big this monster is. Oh. Little Odin appreciation. He's getting so big. Hey, easy. Don't get wild. He's massive. I couldn't even handle it. Anyways, I'm gonna get to work. First project is gonna be to sand some of this wood down and stain it up.
simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
So Azalea and I and Odin all went to the Lowe's the other day to go and get all the gear we needed. Outdoor stain in like a natural cedar color. I want to see how it looks. Ooh, it's very orange. Come see how you think it looks. It's very orange. How does it look? Do you think it's too orange?
Yes.
I do too. It's kind of weird. It's not really the color I was going for. I need to take a break from this bench project. It's a lot of sanding and cleaning and just arm action, so I'm going to take a break. We planted some flowers in the front and also have these tomato plants that we were gifted. What you doing?
Ooh, trimming trees.
So while Justin gets a couple things set up, I'm gonna water these plants here and also the ones in the front. Justin got some like perennial flowers that were all on clearance from the Lowe's, and so they need a little bit of love, and I'm gonna go water them real quick. That rosemary we have is called a barbecue rosemary. So cool. Smells like barbecue. I feel like there's also so much that's been happening lately that I haven't really been able to grab the camera for, and it's been fun to just like live in the moment. So if you are also like me and can get really just overwhelmed and busy and sidetracked by life and things that you have to get done in the day, just remember to live in the moment, because it's really so much more enjoyable. But one of the things that we did the other day, I know you all want to see what we thrift, but we went thrifting again, kind of spontaneously, and everyone was in a bad mood that day, so it was a little bit of retail therapy through this like junk room, building, warehouse space here just down the road, and we scored this sweet sofa for $35, if you can believe it. It only has one leg missing, so we were thinking about taking this leg here and throwing it on the missing leg because it's the one at the back. So we have just, for now, a paint bucket propping it up, but it's a pretty sweet sofa, I think. It encouraged us to have a really wonderful family dinner out on the front porch the other night when the weather was just so beautiful. And now that it's springtime, 'tis the season, people. If you know North Carolina weather, then you know it's gonna get really hot really quick. Okay, so another crazy fun project that we've got to build a fire pit right here. But it means that we want to cut this one low branch down. And so Justin did it before I was ready. I was going to film it for you guys, but he beat me to it. And he already cast his line and is ready to climb this beast. How do you know how to do this?
I actually don't. No, I used to tree climb back in Baltimore. Good old Baltimore days. You know, a lot of people maybe get the wrong idea when you're going up and cutting a tree limb off, but part of care is trimming and pruning, cutting out dead and disease and stuff like that. So that's all I got to say about that.
Inside this bag is like a small weight attached to a string, like a nylon line, and then you attach the rope that you're going to use to climb on to that rope, the little string. And you throw the weight above a limb that is a decent size, like ratio-wise to your weight and what you're going to be cutting, and normally above what you're going to be cutting. You use that to assemble yourself a harness and climb up on. So here we go, Pop.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of things on here. I forget what they're called, but this is what you're primarily going to be climbing on. This piece that connects to your belt will hold you to the rope. We've got an emergency line here, safety line. We've got a piece back here which I'll use for my saw. Prussics and carabiners and clips and all the things that one might need if they're up in a tree. It's very dangerous. Don't do this at home. Take one side, you kind of hump it here, pull yourself up, and then put your weight on this prusik, and then just kind of take it piece by piece, you know, till you get up to the top. Thank you.
While Justin's over there prepping his line, I have the glorious job of sanding. Justin reminded me that when we painted the red pepper and Meraki that we sanded the entire bus so that like sheen, shiny finish was kind of away, and the spray or paint or whatever it is that you're adding, the new, like whatever type of paint you're using, has something to kind of really grip onto. So I'm sanding it so it's a bit more matte and textured, and hopefully the paint will stay on there a bit because I tested it and it started chipping a bit already. So this is fun. Not sure how we always end up painting when it's the season that trees release pollen into the atmosphere. We just have like a constant crust of pollen on everything that we paint, so here's to more pollen in our lives. So Justin and I got back just now from the Lowe's. Oh my gosh, we got a sprinkler and Zay's rocking her new bikini. Thank you, Ghetto. And standing on our fire pit circle, hey? Trying to figure out the placement of it. And we just picked up these regular stones, I guess, that create a circle and added these like filler pieces. In the picture that they had, they just had one filler piece, but we're doing two. You're still gonna dig it out though, yeah? So I guess we'll create the shape, dig it out, and then we've got another layer, so we'll have two layers. So it'll be kind of a low down fire pit. It gives you an idea of where it's gonna be and how it's gonna look. Let me see a river dance. It's like a train. What is going on?
My grandpa used to call that the chicken scratch.
Oh my god, look at Odin. The whole gang was just about helping. Angelo came back from work and was hands on deck, and Mackenzie was helping. We just cleared off a bunch of wood and junk that was back here. Set it off to the side here. On the road, there's a man who comes with a hydraulic claw and just takes the junk away. So we're grateful for you, hydraulic man claw. Yeah, I guess we're gonna try and have a fire tonight, hopefully. Also, I never told you about the stain. Azalea fell off the hammock and it was a total disaster zone. The stain that we got came out to be this really weird orange for the bench. So we got some more stain today. In the image, significantly darker, and came out just about the same. Rain check on more stain colors. Should have listened to Justin. We had a disagreement in the store about the color of stain, and the one that he chose looked really, really dark. I think it's just deceiving because it's like the color is the color on this, which doesn't really look that orange until apparently you paint it on wood. That project is on standby still, and we're back to the fire pit over here. What does Odin think about the fire pit, you guys? Oh, he's digging it.
Oh, don't do that. You'll make it unlevel.
Odin, stop that. Odin, no. You never would have known how heavy rock is. Yeah, you kind of resemble a banana peel. Go now? Come on, I think you're strong.
You got this, Zay. Look, moms, Zay's got it, okay? Look. The cot gun is downstairs in the purple.
Okay. Are you not hungry anymore?
My body's thinking about it.
If you're hungry, you're not hungry. And if you're not hungry, you are hungry?
Yeah. I don't want him to go in my fire pit
Oh, come on, Odin.
because I'm not done.
Yeah, she's not done, Odin. Chill it out.
Strongest, most durable, 100% solid. Cut the nozzle and pierce the inner seal. Oops, I forgot scissors. Maybe we could hatch it.
Oh my god, it worked!
Babes, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Babe, there's literally a cutter on the gun.
Oh.
Where? Oh, this?
Off.
This?
Good God.
It's more fun that way. Oops. Anyways, this is the kind we got, the PL Max, and we're gonna glue these things together. Cute.
Oh my gosh. That sounds scary.
Cut off your butt.
No!
Well, you guys, mission complete. Nice job, Pop. You did most of it.
And we didn't kill each other.
We didn't. Oh yeah, tell us what you did to the fire pit. Tell us, Odin.
He christened it.
With?
His urine.
Thank you, Odin. Didn't even have a fire in there and you already peed in it. Good job. What are we about to do?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Paint?
We are not gonna paint.
We are gonna paint. We're gonna paint the fireplace. We're being impatient for the roofing people, so we're being productive inside. Hola! So much is happening in this video. I thought I'd round it out with a little bit of an update of what is going on. We've been very patiently waiting for about a month now for projects with our contractor to begin. Looks like the deadline is no longer going to be 3 months, but 2 months, since that's all that left in the 3-month timeline. Yeah, that'll be interesting. We had the roofing stuff delivered, so that's very exciting, and that will be coming very, very soon, because supposedly today, maybe just after the weekend, they'll be starting to do the roof. So we're making progress. The stain for the bench is a poopy color, very vibrant orange that looks incredibly tacky with the black spray on the metal frame. So I actually returned the cans and got a couple of new colors to test out, and we settled on a much browner, kind of rich, warm color, which is more what I was going for. It just looks so dark on the can, but like on the treated wood, I think it comes out actually really, really nice. So we're gonna go with that, which will probably also be matching stain for like the frame picket post fencing that we do, and any type of like framing of the front porch, like the railings. So any type of wood on the outside will be that rich kind of warm brown color. I've been trying to kind of keep in mind simplicity in life, and so having a very minimal amount of colors that are on repeat and using them as like a base for a color palette for the house is just nice, so that you don't have like 101 different buckets of paint to go and dig back into when you need to do touch-ups or buy new tubs and all that kind of stuff. You can kind of reuse like the white that you use inside on the trim outside, and the blue outside will be the same kind of blue that we would use for like the cabinetry in the kitchen, and just kind of like mimicking colors for upstairs and downstairs. I just feel like it would be easier for the next like owners of the house to know like what their colors are, and just like have a super streamlined palette. Yeah, the fire pit came out epic. We're about to have our first fire in it this weekend, which will be really amazing. We're throwing Vince a surprise farewell down to Florida shenanigans, and the dress code is funky banana in a robe. So let's see how that ends up. But yeah, I'm excited to be moving on to the next phase of projects. I've been trying to postpone painting inside because, you know, we have to do a lot of wall work, but I think I'm going to start messing a little bit more with the moldings and start working on sanding those down like I did in the fireplace, just to kind of get a really, really clean, no lumpy bumpy finish, because the paint job from the previous owners, I guess, was just a bit sloppy. They painted the windows and like on the glass panes, as well as like sealed the windows shut, and I guess there's just drips of paint, there's layers of paint that are uneven, and it was just a very sloppy job. So we're gonna kind of refine that, make it look more nice again. That is terrible English, Juby. I have one more thing to show you, and then I'm going to leave you for another wonderful week, and we will catch you next time for what will hopefully be a new roof, I think. Who knows? Stay tuned. And this is the final thing.